The flight that vanished without a trace, the mystery that still baffles experts. Every mystery leaves behind a question. Every disaster leaves behind a story. Here at Mystery and Disaster Files, we uncover the real events, examine the evidence, and explore the mysteries that continue to puzzle the world. If you're ready to discover what really happened, let's begin. On the night of March 8, 2014, a passenger plane took off from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, bound for Beijing, China. The aircraft was Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370, carrying 239 people from 14 different countries. What should have been a routine journey became one of the greatest aviation mysteries in history. Just 38 minutes after takeoff, the crew made their final routine radio transmission. "Good night, Malaysian 370. Nothing about those words suggested anything unusual. Moments later, the aircraft disappeared from civilian radar. At first, air traffic controllers believed the plane had entered Vietnamese airspace as expected. But it never checked in. Calls to the cockpit went unanswered. Soon, authorities realized something was terribly wrong. Military radar later showed that the aircraft had unexpectedly turned back, crossing over the Malay Peninsula before heading northwest. Then, it vanished from radar completely. For several hours afterward, the plane continued sending automatic electronic handshakes to a communications satellite. These signals didn't reveal its exact location, but they confirmed the aircraft was still flying long after it disappeared from radar. Using these satellite signals, investigators concluded the aircraft most likely flew south into the remote southern Indian Ocean, one of the most isolated stretches of water on Earth. An international search involving dozens of countries quickly became one of the largest and most expensive in aviation history. Aircraft, ships, underwater drones, and sonar equipment searched vast areas of ocean covering thousands of square kilometers. Despite years of searching, no complete wreckage or flight recorders were found. Over time, pieces of debris began washing ashore on islands and coastlines around the Indian Ocean, including Reunion Island, Mozambique, Tanzania, and Madagascar. Experts confirmed that several of these fragments belonged to Flight MH370, proving the aircraft had ended its journey in the Indian Ocean. But the biggest questions remained unanswered. Why did the plane suddenly change course? Why were its communication systems no longer functioning? Who, or what, caused the aircraft to leave its planned route? Investigators examined countless possibilities. Some believed the aircraft experienced a catastrophic mechanical failure. Others suggested a fire or loss of cabin pressure may have incapacitated everyone on board. If you're enjoying this investigation, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Mystery and Disaster Files. It helps us bring you more real mysteries, historic disasters, and true stories from around the world. Another theory proposed that someone intentionally diverted the aircraft. None of these explanations has been proven conclusively. In 2018, the official investigation concluded that the exact cause of MH370's disappearance could not be determined based on the available evidence. More than a decade later, families of the 239 passengers and crew are still searching for answers. For many, the lack of certainty has been the hardest part of all. Flight MH370 changed aviation forever. Airlines improved aircraft tracking, and experts renewed calls for better real-time monitoring of commercial flights to prevent another aircraft from disappearing without a trace. Today, the mystery of Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 continues to fascinate investigators, aviation experts, and millions of people around the world. Despite advanced technology and years of investigation, the full story of what happened that night remains unknown. Perhaps one day the wreckage and the flight recorders will be found, finally revealing the truth. Until then, MH370 stands as one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in modern aviation, a reminder that even in an age of satellites and global communication, some questions still have no answers. What do you think really happened? Share your thoughts in the comments, we'd love to hear your perspective. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new investigation. Thank you for watching Mystery and Disaster Files, and we'll see you in the next case.